8th, Chelsea 11th. Oh, it's a lovely ball through for Sheringham, and might still get something from this under pressure from Johnson. Sheringham a whisker away from the opening goal.
Well, really, it was not really a chance when the ball came to Sheringham, but his persistence. Here we see the ball play into him, came off Johnson, and it wasn't really a chance, and his persistence got his body across the front of Johnson. He couldn't tackle him, and unfortunately for Teddy Sheringham, just dragged it wide of that far post.
For Austin. This is Kaski giving chase. Oh, Johnson getting himself into a spot of bother there, and it opens the way for Anderton. Hitchcock keeps it out at full stretch. Sheringham went across in front of him, I fancy. Hitchcock may not have seen that until very late.
Well, I think that when the chance came to Anderton, as we see here, it was pretty straight at Hitchcock, but there we see Sheringham looking as though he's going to touch it. Hitchcock goes for the touch, and Sheringham moves out the way. One of the bargains of the season, playing the Premier Division with his ability of 75,000.
Here he is again, another telling cross. What a goal! Tony Cascarino's head met that like a rocket. The ball from Hoddle was superb. It curled away from the keeper Walker. Cascarino came and said thanks a lot.
Has whipped him with such pace and not a lot of height. It's made for a centre forward. He comes in, has the run on Dean Austin. Dean Austin's going from a standing jump. Here we see it, you'll see Dean Austin standing jump, and Cascarino's got the momentum to get over the top of him and give Walker no chance in goal.
Good ball. Balby, up the middle goes Darren Anderton, tries to get the shot over the top of Hitchcock, who responds with a flick of the wrist. This is a good game.
There's certainly, you know, say a lot more pace about it, a lot more passion. This is a great skill here. Darren Anderton's got the ability to do this. He looks up, you saw him look, saw the keeper off his line, delicate chip, and Hitchcock had to show great agility there to push that over the top.
Oh, chances now, and Peacock. Well, you may have thought he snatched at that a little. He took it perhaps a little earlier than he needed to have done, and it went wide.
Yes, I think so. If he sees this again tonight when he goes home, the ball is flicked on here by Cascarino. He has a lot more time than what he actually thinks. There we go, as a ball from Spencer to him. He could have taken more time, taken it on one more touch and been more careful.
Here, Wise against Cundy. Clark had made a run, missed him out. Spencer challenges for it. Cascarino might get a second one. He's still in here. Spencer, and it's gone in. It's gone in. It's 2 for Chelsea. They look, Spurs look to the referee. Mr. Ellery says it's a goal, and Chelsea are 2 up.
Well, unfortunately for Tottenham there, and the ball comes in. It's another good crossing from Dennis Wise here, and they were in total disarray when they didn't clear the first header. They've got opportunity. Dean Austin doesn't get a good header on it. Now there's still 2 white shirts around there. It looks as though Cascarino has 3 white shirts there. A little fortunate with the bounce. And yes, it's Cascarino's goal. He gets to toe end, into the corner it goes. But I'm sure that Ozzy will be disappointed that they had 3 white shirts around Cascarino when the ball dropped down to him, and somehow the white shirts didn't clear it. There we are, just a toe end, and 2-0.
Well, he was very cool in there, Cascarino. And they've used their possession well when they've had it. And Wise plies another one in for the header. Peacock! That's a magnificent goal. Peacock flew through the air to meet that cross from Dennis Wise, and the ball nestled snugly into the Spurs net, and Chelsea have hit 3 cracking goals.
Well, that was a magnificent goal. Again, Dennis Wise involved, superb cross, but look at that from Gavin Peacock. He still had a lot of work to do. He threw himself at it, made good contact with it. Here it comes again. Just look at him throw himself through the air, and that just flew in off the post. No chance for Walker again. But they can't believe their luck to be this many up.
Hoddle, great ball. Cascarino's in again here. Walker this time denies him. Thrilling effort from the left boot of Cascarino. Walker flinging himself to his right prevents it from being 4-0.
Yes, another great ball from Glenn Hoddle, and it just shows what goals can do for you. A superb take there by Cascarino. He's gone for Walker's top right-hand corner, and Walker spoke to Glenn a number of times. He's like most of us players as we get into our 30s. Oh, there's a little bit tackle there by Ian Hendon, a little bit unnecessary. That's the frustration of Ian Hendon, really, as the game has gone on. A lot of his play hasn't been as he would like it to have been, and I think that was through frustration of what's going on in the first few minutes of the first half of this game, really. And it was a rash tackle, and hopefully Dow is not injured too much, but certainly I think Hendon caused him around knee height there, which is not the sort of tackle we want to see in this sort of game.
No, this was not a good one at all.
Here we see it now as Hendon launches himself in, and yes, caught through the ball, and unfortunately caught Dow right around the kneecap as well.
Let's have a word. Hoddle's ball in, Peacock's coming for another one, and it was just a little too low for him to attempt the header, but Cascarino's in, saves it. Walker makes the stop, and joined me again, having broken the world record for climbing the stairs to the gantry. Look at this one, Ray, here, as Cascarino, 5 yards out, gets in another thumping header, and Ian Walker will be pleased to have been in the way of it in the end. Peacock, who's got a man alongside him in Spencer, he sweeps it out here to Dow, and again the approach play of Chelsea impressive. Cascarino is on the end of this one. Wise is in here, it comes for Peacock, saved by Walker, thrillingly.
That was an excellent save by Ian Walker. That would have done his confidence the world of good, because that was a good save. Decent height for the goalkeeper, but was driven in so hard by Peacock. It's that ball to the far post again. It's Cascarino's header down. Wise flicks it on, and there's the chance for Peacock. Good save by Walker.
Declared that Lee's been a more than adequate replacement. Now Wise, two men up here. Cascarino at the end of it, 4 goals. Another cracker and a hat-trick for Cascarino. Well, it's a toothy grin, but I tell you what, Tony Cascarino is one of the happiest men in North London today.
He is, but look where it came from again. Dennis Wise, it's 3 crosses from Dennis Wise, 2 with his right foot, 1 with his left. Glorious ball, and there's Cascarino. Left with Dean Austin on the far post again, and just side puts it. Here it is. Look, he's on the, not the far post, on the penalty spot, but the whole defence has been dragged across that far to the box, and he's not been far wrong on most occasions.
Sheringham, for once, has got goal side of Lee. Has to nick it back to Barnby. And now Allen. Paul Allen, tremendous dribble and the shot across the face of goal. And Paul Allen, Ray Clements was saying a moment or two ago, he's hurt by the scoreline of 4-0, and here he tries to do something about it.
Yes, he's not renowned for his dribbling like this, but certainly he ran at the defence and opened up a scoring opportunity. He tries to bend it in this far corner, just doesn't get enough curl on it.
From an Anderton chip. But Spencer's in here, Spencer might score! Another good stop from Walker. Well, it could have been 7-0 to be fair, because Walker's made 3 excellent saves in this half.
He certainly has, yes. There was one in the first half as well, high to his right-hand side as well, so he's made good saves and yet still conceded 4 goals.
And that was the menace of Spencer. Out as far as Hoddle. He's not going to score, is he? Or is he? No. That really would have rounded up fast tracks too. Hill's calling for it. Sheringham might get under this one. Sheringham lays it off. Here's Hill inside the area. Still Hill. No, what a shame for him. He got in there so well, hadn't he? And Sheringham had laid it back, and he kept his cool and then just couldn't round it off.
Well, that's what he did show. He just showed the coolness of the lad there, because when the ball was knocked back to him here by Teddy Sheringham, a great head back, he could have hit it first time, just needed that touch there, could have hit it there, decided to just take it around to the defender. His idea was right.
Allen, and now Austin. Typical right-back Austin, a rangy runner, and he's got inside the area! And the shot flies over the top, without a touch from Hitchcock. Good effort that from the fullback.
Well, he's always capable of doing that, Dean Austin. He's, he's a very attack-minded fullback, and he runs at the defence there. He gets the break that he wants, looks up, but unfortunately just leans back at the vital moment.
No, I think he was expecting a tougher day against Sheringham than he's had. That's a good turn from Shipley. That's a very confident, splendid effort from the youngster. That's a really good effort, because he had to create that out of nothing.
Well, that shows why he's the top goal scorer in the reserves, doesn't it? He created it himself, turned Calderwood, and was not afraid from somewhat 22, 23 yards.
Well, he's played umpteen of these crosses in. Now Sheringham, he really leathered that one. He was hoping it would fly into the net. Instead, it flew into one of the empty seats behind the Chelsea goal, but still, those are the sort of things you've got to have a go at.
Well, that's the great thing about Teddy Sheringham. He doesn't lose his confidence no matter what the situation is. A good ball in there, and as it drops to on his left foot, he just gets underneath it.
And indeed, victory confirmed. Chelsea are the Makita Trophy winners. 4-0 the score here at White Hart Lane. A hat-trick for Tony Cascarino. Gavin Peacock got the other one. And no doubt that this has been a splendid day for Chelsea. And Peacock there in particular has played his part in an impressive victory for Glenn Hoddle's side.